Hello, people from the underworld above. Glorious, glorious people from the underworld above. It's midnight, and I am a little bit sick. Don't mind me. Second day in 2 days in school, my kid comes home sick. So that's going around. But let me know how you're doing in that, place down there that we can converse. This in this little part of the channel that we're doing here, because I'm a man of many talents, but not so many channels. This is about perspective. This is just where I give my own perspective views on, religious beliefs or political views or whatever the fuck else happens to just come out. But as guided by a few people that I am coming to trust. A few people that I can trust their guidance on, and been to write, and I've been doing that more. And I kind of just found myself sitting there thinking about some shit, and I just happened to grab my notebook, and I'm like, I'm gonna think on paper instead of like a mouse on a wheel in my head. And originally, what the question was is, what is magic? Let's see if I can actually read it with this lighting. There we go. If you would look at it from a Renaissance perspective, it would either be a gift from God, a performance for the devil, or just a clever guy with a witty trick. And if we look at it at magic today, most would say it's just an event that cannot be merely coincidental. Personally, any performance for evil is just a scared cheater trying to use a cheat code. Even when told these things have a price, cheaters still cheat. Witchcraft and rituals have been around since humanity itself. Why would it still exist if it had no relevance? But again, everything has a cost, except prayer. But even prayers cost time. Humanity struggles with instant gratification, yes. The I want it now attitude. Hence the cheat codes. But what happens when a cheat code doesn't work? Is it a glitch? Maybe you missed a step? No, it's probably a sign to get a new hobby. It might be a sign that your karma queue is full and ready to deliver. And it may just be a sign to say you can't afford the cost. Your rituals are a performance and a contract with Lucifer. A performance for his amusement, a dance monkey kind of thing. And if a sacrifice is required, I'm sure you can guess who your soul belongs to now. Magic was a very dark, powerful cheat code to a very powerful system given to children, knowing they would misuse it. Congratulations, you were just set up to fail. Manipulated and lied to by the father of all lies. Those who use evil to obtain selfish desires shall perish and reside with the father of all evil to be humbled. Although I feel my purpose is to lead others to the light, I feel it may not matter. One way or another, God is taking the system back from evil. However, that will not be the end. Not even for evil. For evil beings will return with the chance to live in the light. I didn't even have anything that I really wanted to talk about with it. But I mean, it's it is what it is, right? That's kind of what it is, isn't it? I would see any kind of a ritual that needs to be done. An outsider looking in, it would just be a performance, wouldn't it? Just something that, excuse me, it's something that someone's doing, you know, like some kind of dance or whatever else. It's a performance. What what is to say moving your body in a certain way is gonna make something happen? Hand-me-down book. That's pretty much what says it. And yet, I would be willing to bet, okay, just hear me out on this. I might ruffle a little bit of feathers with this one. I would be willing to bet a mass majority of people who are on the light journey or the soul awakening journey, we'll say that one instead, are on it for the simple word of manifestation. That's where it started, right? Is manifestation. It's to get what you wanted. That's essentially what manifestation is. It's just to get what you wanted. But again, are we trying to just manipulate the system for our own selfish personal gain? Or are we trying to actually learn how to live? I mean, we're not learning how to live. It's all personal, selfish gain. I mean, I understand, you know, having financial freedom. Absolutely. Everybody wants financial freedom. What I don't understand is why it's so fucking difficult. It shouldn't be. It doesn't have to be, especially with this many people. You would think more people, less labor. No? Am I wrong? Let me know. Tell me if I'm wrong, but don't lie to me. Anyone look at the stars lately? Anybody been looking at the stars? I've been looking at the stars. I know everyone's intrigued by the moon right now. It's full moon right now. It just went through an eclipse. What is it? 8 now today. No, 9/8. September the 8th. 2 more days. But anybody look at the stars? Like, there's one constellation that I've been kind of eyeballing out, right? And it's a very well-known constellation, very overlooked constellation, but it's like the easiest to pick out. But I look at it and it's like in one place in the sky. And then I look at it a couple hours later and it's in another place in the sky. But not where it should be. If that makes sense without splitting. Because just take a look, I guess. Don't take my word for it. Take a look. Because I know which way's east and west and north and south, alright? And it's something else when the moon's going one way and a constellation going a whole nother. It's check out the stars, I guess. Anybody want to come and see the stars with me? Just looking at the stars. Oh, yeah. But, I don't know. And there is enough, just in my head. Welcome to Tyler's head here. Just a little peek of it, really. But knowing that this would be a system, and I've designed video games, so I know what goes into making a video game. The stars would be like the skybox of the game, right? You can't really go past it, and if you did, there'd be nothing besides undeveloped map. The solar system itself is actual celestial objects with their own code and their own electrical field and behave in their own way and affect here in their own way. I mean, have any like amateur astrologists who actually watch the stars and the galaxies and shit, or actually try to find the truth themselves. What have you found out? What have you found out? Because apparently, I through the grapevine, take it with a grain of salt, okay? There was one galaxy that's closer to the beginning of where the universe and the way that light travels, you would actually see the past rather than the present. But it was fully formed, not just beginning. So, I mean, I'm curious to know if there are any, galaxies that are supposed to be just, if any, fuck, dude, what do you know? What do you know? Because I ain't got a telescope that's powerful enough to find the fuck out. I would. Just be another thing. Hey, if all of a sudden I come on with some kind of fucking telescope video, bro, watch it, catch it. Fuck, it's gonna be some shit. So I ain't gonna just post it for nothing. I'll post this shit for nothing. This shit is it is what it is what this is. I bet you it made you forget about your day for about 13 minutes and a half. But, I suppose. I gotta wake up. I got shit to do tomorrow. Let me know what you think, if you have any perspectives of yourself. What perspectives you hold. Let me know if you know anything about the astrologies beyond the astrologies. Yeah, I don't know. I'll see you later. That's what we gonna do.